Hey there, it's Mike Langford, and today I want to chat with you about tools and platforms. A lot of us get hung up, if you will, on the concept of which tools to use, which platforms should we be on, where should we be spending our time and investing our energy and investing our marketing dollars, right? And it's really interesting. Sometimes we go down that rabbit hole. My son recently, he's been getting into technology, right? He's a teenager. Teenagers love to geek out on the newest gadgets. And he's somewhat been obsessing about like all the specs of all these different computers and the equipment he likes. But one of the things I keep trying to remind him is like, hey, look, dude, like let's do the work first. Like, let's focus on doing the things that we can do that you need to do in order to buy those things, right? And I think very often we see that level of tool and platform obsession in the business world as well. People get so hung up on what's the right CRM, what's the right social media management solution. Oh my gosh, which type of camera and microphone system should I be using to record my video? Should we be spending more time over on this platform, for whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram? Should I be more on YouTube, right? All those are great questions. But the reality is you want to think about a couple of things when approaching your tools and your platforms. On the tool side, it's really, really important that, first of all, you choose tools that you're going to use, right? Are you going to use these tools, right? So if you buy a high quality, super professional level tool that's so complicated that you don't know how to use it. So if you go out and get Salesforce for your CRM, and you need need to be a pilot from NASA to use the thing, and you're a solopreneur, might be a little too complicated for your business. Maybe something like HubSpot is where you want to go, right? On the social media management side, you might want to go with something like Hootsuite versus a Spreadfast, right? Which is much more of an enterprise focus. So budget and capability and the likelihood of whether you will use the tool or not really come into play. Now on the platform side, hey look, there's lots of platforms or in programs, systems that are available for you to get a lot out of marketing, right? You can spend all day long learning how to do Facebook advertising. But the question is, are you going to find your prospects, your clients, your referral partners, your influencers on that platform? And are you going to be able to execute with the product offering you have or service offering you have to be able to attract those people on that platform? Are you going to get the results you want out of that program? And I always kind of I use the exercise example a lot. I think about CrossFit as an example, right? CrossFit's an amazing workout regimen, right? You can muscle up, you can get in really good shape, you can tone up, lower your body fat and so forth. But if you join a CrossFit gym and you don't go there and you don't actually follow the program, you're not going to get really good results, right? So make sure that it's something that you will follow when you start thinking about your platform and your system. So those are my thoughts for today. By the way, mad props to my sister, my young sister, Kim. I say younger sister. She's only a few years younger than me. Anyways, 6 to be exact, Kim. But anyways, she asked a question the other day when I posted the latest episode of the Truelytics podcast, the valuations podcast, Truelytics the client. And she asked a question about have you heard of Podbeam? It's a really cool podcasting platform. And it got me thinking, hey, platforms do matter, but, and the way I responded to her was, platforms do matter. It looks really cool, but what we're getting to 95% easily of our audience, right? So we're actually, this platform that we're using and the system that we're using and have in place is actually getting us where we want to go. But thank you for the question, Kim. If you have other questions, please do send them in. These videos have been very well received. I've got lots of great feedback. Now what I need is more questions. So send them in. All right. Great talking to you. Hope you have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.